So why you should read Bhagavad Gita every day? The Bhagavad Gita is the divine knowledge that was imparted like a song by Sri Krishna to Arjuna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. The divine knowledge of Bhagavad Gita always existed, but over the period of time, the knowledge was lost. Therefore, Krishna came to earth to impart this knowledge again. Let me tell you a fun fact. Bhagavad Gita is also called as Gita Upanishad, and there are two reasons for it. One, Bhagavad Gita is also a part of 108 Upanishads, and two, Bhagavad Gita is like a summary of 108 Upanishads. So why do I say it's very important to read it every day? For the next couple of videos, I will tell you the exact reason of why you have to read Bhagavad Gita every day and hopefully inspire you to read this wonderful text. Bhagavad Gita improves your self-consciousness. Bhagavad Gita is filled with wisdom and it gives great importance to self-growth. We are all self-doubting Arjunas one or the other way, and the wise words of Lord Krishna through Bhagavad Gita helps us clearing all our doubts as well as motivates us to move forward in life. So for example, let me take one verse from Bhagavad Gita. The Bhagavad Gita chapter 18 text 47 actually says to do your duty first. Even though if it is imperfect, it's no problem. Do your own duty. It also warns us about taking others' job and doing it perfectly. So according to Bhagavad Gita, if you're not doing your duty, then you will be committing sin. What does it actually mean? Even though Bhagavad Gita says about the work or duty, it doesn't actually mean only work. Let me ask you all a single question. So how many of you decide on something based on someone else's advice? Many people take advice from their family like brothers and sisters and even their friends about a relationship and dating. But ultimately what happens is that they're gonna miss a great person in their life. And if you are into any sort of trouble because of their advice, they will not come to your help, but you will be alone facing that. So Lord Krishna actually warns you from doing that. Bhagavad Gita will tell you the purpose of your birth. Bhagavad Gita will actually give you a wiser definition to birth as well as a factual approach to death. In Bhagavad Gita chapter 2 verse 27, which says, anyone who takes birth will obviously die one day, and the person who is dead will be reborn again. So when this is definite, why we should be sad? Leaving the rebirth part, we are all going to die one day, and this is unavoidable. And the person who understands this fact actually lives very happily till he is alive. Bhagavad Gita's best quote for life. Even though Bhagavad Gita is filled with a lot of wisdom, this particular text actually inspires me as well as motivates me to live a better life. The Bhagavad Gita chapter 2 verse 34, where Krishna says, people usually talk more about your negative character than your positive one, and for a respectable person it is more than death. Also in the same chapter verse 38, Krishna says, every part of your life is actually like a fight, and you don't have to think if you get happiness out of it or you'll get sad out of it or you'll win or lose. Just do your duty of fighting, and by doing that you'll achieve something really great. Don't ever think about what is the end result. Do your duty is what Krishna says. Anyone who fights for their goal will achieve something great at the end. The duty should be the focus and not the end result. That is what Krishna says. Bhagavad Gita will help you to know about yourself. Bhagavad Gita is filled with advices, motivation as well as self-improvement tips that will actually help you to improve yourself. While reading Bhagavad Gita, put yourself in the shoes of Arjuna and think that whoever is standing opposite is the problems that you are facing. The wise advice actually spark a debate in your mind about your thinking, and it will show a way to move forward. Let me give you an example that impacted my life. The Bhagavad Gita chapter 3 verse 38 says, the materialistic knowledge which we have is shrouded with desire. And the same chapter verse 39 says, the materialistic knowledge what we gain is covered by perceptual enemies, and that never gets satisfied, and it burns and burns till we burn ourselves. Can you even argue with that? Bhagavad Gita will help you understand spirituality better. Bhagavad Gita talks about everything that is related to spirituality, as well as helps you understand the material world. For example, Bhagavad Gita talks about soul and reincarnation and gives you an understanding of purpose of your life. Let me take one sloka as an example. Dehinosmin yada dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tata dehantara prapti dhirastatra namuyati. Or you can pick any sloka for example. Okay, let's pick this. Chapter 10, text 8. Which says aham sarvasya prabhavo matas sarva prabhadyate iti madva bhajante ma buddha bhava samanvitaha. So why wait? Pick up Bhagavad Gita as it is by Prabhupada. This is the 1973 edition. Make sure you pick the same thing and read it every day. See you in the next video.